Good evening, people. Good evening. Hey, how you doing? This is Spirit Journey. Today's Tuesday, January 28th, 2025, and the time right now is 6:05 in the PM. Yeah, I'm here at my place, just relaxing. And hey, let me do an update. Oh, that thing behind me is my um, professional grooming table for for your pets and everything. So that's what that is. There's nothing but yeah. Good evening. I just wanted to take some time. Yeah, I'm settled right now, and I just want to update people who have been following my channel here on Lavender, my beautiful fur baby, the Pekingese. I'd like to give you an update about his health and some things I heard on uh, about the taxes info regarding uh, Trump. Yeah, so I wanted to talk about that and just general talk. Yeah, so let me begin. Well, Lavender is lying right next to me. Well, he's on the floor, and he's resting on my sandals. Yeah, let me show you him. Okay, let me turn the camera. See, that's my little shoes. Look at him. Okay, Lavi. You can hardly see him. That's him. That's my baby boy. Yeah, see his little belly. Yes, he's. Yeah, I want to give you an update regarding him. Hey, how you doing, viewer? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. That's little Lavi boy. Yeah, he's just sleeping, and he's likes to sleep on my little sandals. Yeah, I just want to give you an update regarding Lavender. Yeah. Yeah, we went yeah, let me tell you. Well, I have to back up a little bit. Well, last Friday, um yeah, look and see. Yeah, last Friday, um he started shaking again. He had, we it was in the morning. We had our breakfast. And then I noticed like he had walked to the window, I mean the door, right over there. And I noticed he started shaking, and I got scared again. Yes, the about a month prior, yeah, I told you guys this before. Um, we had our breakfast, and we went out for a little walk after breakfast. Yeah, well, first we did our early morning walk. And then we relaxed. We had the breakfast, we were relaxing, and I wanted us to go out again. We went out very briefly, like we walked 2 blocks and came back. I didn't want to overdo it for him. And then I relaxed some more watching videos. Yeah, my my monitor over there. And so maybe after like an hour and a half, I'll go upstairs, and he didn't want to go up there. So I brought him back downstairs, and I continued working upstairs. I got thirsty, so I came downstairs, and then I saw the mess. He had thrown up, and there was potty like right over there. Yeah. And I saw him shaking. I was scared. I didn't know what was going on. So I raced him. Well, I called his vet, raced over there to the veterinarian. And what happened now? I think they kept him for a day, 1 or 2 days. And he came home, and then yeah, so much is happening right now. So much is happening. And yeah, my little baby boy. Yeah, mama baby bear. Yeah, we're talking about you. We're talking about you. And so, yeah, I just want to keep like a record of what's happening. Um, but either way, he does eventually come home, and they changed. They gave me new meds for him, and what's that? Digital. Oh, it is better for better out there. Okay. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. So, so in short, I was to report back like in 2 weeks, and that he was to get a blood test. But last week, about a week after that, week after our last visit, which was last Friday, he started shaking in his hips area, just shaking, shaking. And I got scared, so I raced him back to the doctors. Yeah, I raced him back to the doctors, and um, the main doctor wasn't in. Oh, did you just say I'm moving out there with you? It, it's like the Caribbean. If you know what the Caribbean is like, it has a Caribbean feel. The people here in Rwanda are friendly. They're good people, but it is a developing country. Yeah, yes, we're talking about you, you bad boy. Your mama's bad boy. Yeah. So the main doctor was out, but the his helper, assistant doctor was there. I mean, he's a doctor, but he's not the main doctor. And he increased his dosage, his steroid medication. And I was to report Monday, but Monday I forgot I had an appointment for Monday. So I came there today, and the main doctor was there. I didn't have to wait long. He was really nice. They love lavender. They love lavender. And so yeah, I'm sorry, I have to back up just a little bit. But so on Friday, this past Friday, since the other doctor wasn't there, I felt like I was between a rock and a hard place, as the expression goes. And I said, I feel like I'm going around in circles. I bring him to the doctors, and then I have to bring him back again. And he's in pain. That yeah, discovered that he has a growth inside his body, and they don't know where exactly in the body. They gave him an ultrasound and an X-ray, and they the, so um, I was thinking, I said, I don't want to just keep on going back and forth like this. Something has to be done. And I don't want Lavender here that you see. I don't want him to suffer. I don't want to euthanize him. I don't, yeah, yeah, I want you here, Lavi. I want you here. So when I came there on Friday, I said, I said, I think possibly for him to have that operation, to find out what's going on inside. I said, this going back and forth, and I'm really scared, and I don't want him to suffer. I don't want to euthanize him. I do not want to do that. But he needs some help. He needs something more. The meds and everything is not really working. The steroids that he's on uh, minimizes the inflammation, which is causing him pain. But it's not really working now. Um, So I felt forced, I don't want to say forced, but so I felt like I got to do something. So I was thinking Friday, hey, maybe he should go through the operation. Yes, you heard me right. Um, so I almost forgot that I had, I did that on Friday. So the main doctor wasn't in and they couldn't do anything. Uh, so they said, come back on Monday and the other doctor will be here. But I had to make it for today. I had an appointment yesterday that many of you know about. I had a dental appointment, and it's like at the middle of the day, so it wasn't early enough that for me to see the vet, and or was it, it's one of those in between hours. So I didn't want it to interfere with either of our appointments. So I said, look, I'll just bring him today, which is Tuesday. I saw the main doctor, who's very good to me, very nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's not as strong. We did go out today, me and Lavender. I have a little carrier. That's his carrier. It's like a backpack for pets. Okay. And so he gets a lot of air, ventilation and everything. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera back to me. Ooh. Yeah. So, sorry, just repositioning the camera. So, um, yeah, so I saw the doctor today for Lavender, and the I almost forgot that I was even there on Friday, what I even went there for. It's like time now, everything's all mixed in. Um, it's just so much information I'm getting. I'm overloaded. That's what I feel overloaded. Um, so in short, um, I told him my dilemma. And the doctor I saw on Friday also talked to the head doctor about my dilemma. They've been servicing Lavender now for 1 year. It's 1 year this month that went there for the first time. So they love Lavender. They like him a lot. So so we decided um, he will have surgery. Again, there's no guarantee that, yeah, I feel bad people, and I want your prayers. Yeah, so is Tammy watching? Is Tammy, if you're watching, if you'll pray for him. Um, yeah, I feel really funny about it. Friday, I felt one way because he was doing the shakes. Again, Lavender, I was afraid for him. And I needed something to be done. The medication is not really helping. And then on top of it, early this morning, yeah. So we sleep out here in the living room. Yeah, Lavender seems to like this room. This is my hangout room. This is where I stay all day, and I watch my videos on YouTube. And he's comfortable here in this room, and he likes to sleep here. This is where he likes to sleep. Let me show you. Lavender likes to sleep right there. He'll curl up there, or sometimes he'll go behind the sofa there, or back here. That's his hangout. That's where he likes to go. Okay. Yeah, especially there. That spot right there. That's where he likes. Yeah, so it gives him a sense of, his little cave, man cave. So, yeah, now he's over there. Yeah, it's near the kitchen. So, yeah, I'm just really doing this video like a diary to give an account of what's happening in my life, what's happening to Lavender, and this journey here, him being in Africa, in Rwanda in particular. Um, so yeah, he's to get this would be his second operation. He had an operation, exploratory surgery, because he was bleeding last year, and from his bowels, and um, they didn't see anything wrong. Fast forward a month ago, when they did ultrasound and X-ray, they saw a mass in his body on his left side. Um, they don't know they don't know what it is. And earlier today, um, he's bleeding again. Lavender is bleeding again his rectum. I hope I'm not disturbing anybody. I just got to get it out. My feelings, what's going on. Um, so yeah, he had gone to potty earlier today, and I noticed it had blood in it, and yeah, that was real early this morning. Like I saw it at like 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the morning. Um, So I said, look, I know I'm going to go to see the doctors today with Lavender. Um, and I felt my heart. I don't know. I felt like people like, but this is what I honestly feel. What I was feeling in my emotions. I'm wondering whether this is his last week that I'm saying his last for life. I hope not, but I'm trying to prepare myself. So I took my little backpack, lavender in it, and I went to the place that I like going. Yeah, the lookout point that I shared with you guys many times. Um, yeah, then he wanted to come out. Yes, well, he was like, "Ooh," So I said, okay, okay, because he might have to go potty. So yes, he does go potty, and had more blood in it again. Yes, real blood, fresh blood. Ah, so shit. So yes, I go to our favorite point. And at that time, earlier today, I was talking to a family member. Yeah, they were with us the whole time during our walk. Yeah, our nature walk. Um, yeah, so we get back. I fixed Lavender his breakfast, and he was eating, honey. Yes, he was eating his food. He enjoyed his meal, and I had something like my banana shake to drink. And I left. I said, I'm going to eat my real, breakfast later on. I didn't want to wait. So like 9 a.m. in the morning, we race out of here. We arrive at the place around 10 o'clock. And we were seen with a half hour, which is fine with me. We saw the main doctor. Yeah, he's sitting out there. He loves lavender. And he saw him right away, lavender. They gave him an ultrasound. He still has the mass, and yes, you can see that his the walls of his GI tract is inflamed. They're not sure whether it's the meds. They said that sometimes certain medications could cause certain things. Yeah. Lavender, you want to eat again? He wants more food. I could give you a little snack. Let me. I don't like when he's like look, because I gave him his dinner. I don't like when he's like looking for food on the floor. I like that. I give you a little treat, Lavi. Yeah, I don't mind eating, doing that. Yeah, I'm glad he got his appetite. Yeah, so these are little doggy treats. Okay. Yeah, Lavi. I put it on the floor. That's good. He got his appetite. Yeah, so I'm sorry, I got distracted there. Um, yeah, so the doctor's already briefed about Lavender uh, from Friday. And I almost forgot that I had requested on Friday. I said, hey, I think you should, you know, nothing's happening with the meds really. It's not making him better. He's doing the shaking thing. Um, he's in pain. And so we really don't know what's going to happen. So I'm just, going around in circles with the doctor. I say, I feel funny though now, like the expediency that I had on Friday, this past Friday, um, was about the surgery because I thought he was suffering. I said, look, we got to find out what's happening. Um, but like today, it was like, I really want to be honest. I want to be honest with my feelings because I want to document this journey with me and Lavender. Um, I want my little boy. He's my little boy. And I shared before that when I got Lavender 12 years, he just made 12 years of age on the 14th of January of 2025. Um, I had wanted to do foster care work in America. and I wanted to get a little boy, and I wasn't able to get it. And I felt depressed. And even though I had my little girl, my fur baby girls, I was depressed. I wanted like a little boy. And but yeah, so I went to the place where I got my girls, and I found him. I didn't see him right away, but they show I saw different dogs, and when I saw him, he was really cute. And I said, I want him. And I brought him home. I had such joy inside. I really did. I just wanted, share what the background of him. So with me and Lavi, I felt like he's the boy that I never had. And I shared also in the past that I had a spiritual dream one. Well, it was a special dream that I had. It was weird. And dream that I had given birth. I never was meant. Um, but I had a dream that I was in an operating room, and well, the dream was in reverse. Uh, like I see a baby boy, beautiful baby boy, had a cute little tiny afro, really sweet, really pretty brown skin, big brown eyes. He's just staring at me, and I'm looking at this kid. I said, "Where did this come from?" And then the scene changes, and I'm in like a storage room, looking in search for something. And then, yeah, I'm just distracted. I'm looking at Lavender down here. Um, oh, and then the scene changes again, and I'm in an operating room, and the bright lights is shining on me, and I'm delivering a baby, and I felt something come out of my body, and it felt so real. And then I wake up, and I felt like something just happened to my body. It was very bizarre, and it's the only time I had this of dream. Like a lot of time with dreams, or this at least with me, if I experience something in a dream, whatever what feeling I had, it dissipates when I wake up. Like my initial kind of feel something, and then you forget. You don't have that sensation, whatever it was. But this sensation I had of actually delivering a child, again, I never had a baby. Um, my uterus and the birth canal felt like little prickly pins in it. And it lasted the whole night, the whole night. I feel like this, I felt like it's something that really did happen. Um, I can't really explain it, but I'm wondering whether that, okay, oh, you want more? Oh, oops. He was just on his hind legs. He was for more food. Okay, okay, baby boy. See that? Yeah, I hope I got him. Yeah, that's what happened. That was the dream. And it lasted the feeling that I gave birth. Um, it lasted the whole night. I had to like rock myself to sleep because I was so my body felt trauma. Um, so I always remembered that dream and the little boy baby. And so when I didn't get the foster thing, I got Lavender. And so Lavender's my little boy. And I don't want to lose him. I know what I feel like on Friday, that he needs intervention. The medicine's not really helping. And I'm afraid, like what do I do to help him? How do I protect him? So, but not today. Now he's bleeding um, from his rectum, and he's already anemic. But how I feel today is I got to the doctor's office and I'm talking to the head doctor there. Um, I feel like um, I really want to be honest for my this journey I'm on. I don't want anything to happen to him. And yet had the shakes on Friday, and today's Tuesday. I was meaning to go on Monday because the doctor was out. Um, I don't want to jeopardize his health. I don't want anything to happen to him because, see, there's a chance, see, his blood, he's very anemic. Um, he may not make the surgery. Um, he said that the doctor said that they want to just see real quick if what's going on inside. If they see that there's nothing really wrong, that they'll sew him back up very quickly, so he won't be under anesthesia long. Um, if nothing's done, um, he's just eventually he said he's not thriving. Lavender is not thriving. Like he'll like so some moments you saw in the video on the 13th of January. You saw how active he looked. I was so happy for him. We stayed home for over a week, and I wanted to give him a little exercise because he was gaining weight. Yes, he was. Um, and I thought get some fresh air and everything. And his birthday was coming up on the 14th. So I wanted him, prepping for his birthday. That was what my mindset was. Yeah, he had to spend his birthday in the hospital on the 14th. Um, Lavender, you want more? Yeah, I don't. He's going to the kitchen. He wants to trying to find food in the kitchen. Yeah. Lavender, come here. I mean, it's good he has an appetite. Um, Yeah, so that's what's happening, people. It's like, am I doing a cop out? Am I being a cop out that because there's chance to getting surgery? Um, I feel part of me is, am I just doing cop out? I don't want to euthanize him. I don't. Um, is this another way of euthanizing him to have him go through surgery? But something is wrong. Now he's bleeding. It could be the meds on that it has all these different side effects. When he had a lesion on his skin again. I wasn't sure what it was, but like I didn't know whether I had something like I had like honey or something on my hand and maybe got in his fur. I was trying to get it out. Um, and then it started like oozing, like something was there. So I put this clay, I forget what it's called, but you mix it with water, and it's a powder, it's a clay, and then you add water, and you get the mix the like the clay thing, and you could put it over wounds, you could put it on your face. It's a topical thing. Excuse me. So I put a little bit of that on. I explained to the doctor what I did. They shaved the area. They said no, it's not a miss. I thought that another mosquito, another bug got to him. He had a bite mark before. Yeah, then they got another one. But they examined it, they shaved on the area. They said no, it's not an entry wound. They said it could be something because of what's happening in his body that it's causing, like, I think they just said lesions or something. Yeah, I'm relieved to know what do you call it? Okay, he's probably gonna go to the bathroom again. He's going towards the bathroom. Yeah, yes, I am relieved that it's not. See, I was afraid that the lesion or something that looked like a lesion, something there that had stuff coming out. I thought it might have been an insect because he had wounds before for the first time a couple of months ago, maybe 2, 3 months ago. He never had it. In America, he never had ticks, fleas, or worms. Never in his 10 years of life in America, but he gets it here. Yeah. Yeah. Africa is very viable, it's very biologically active. Rwanda is very, very lively with all types of animal, insect life, and plant life. Um, so it wasn't that because I thought maybe an insect bit him and did havoc to his GI, and that's why he's bleeding. That's what I thought. Uh, So I did give samples of his stool, his bloody stool, and they're to check if parasite, yeah, they can only find parasite. They have to actually go in the examine the poo poo to see if there's a critters in there. Um, so they're supposed to contact me. Um, yeah, I'm gonna check my WhatsApp. We use WhatsApp a lot. Yeah, that's our primary communication since I've been in Africa. Yep, WhatsApp is a fantastic app to use. It's a lifesaver. I'm able to communicate with family back in America. And in fact, the communication is better me using WhatsApp to contact America and local calls here. I kid you not. It works beautifully. You feel like right next door talking to them. Yeah, it's really clear. So, yeah, so they have to examine the poo poo, um, and Lavender's going to have surgery. And yeah, I don't know what else to do. There are dangers to get it done, but if nothing is done, the medicine's really not helping anymore. He has a growth inside of him and it's hurting him. He's in pain. And I feel like I got to do something. So I just feel stuck and I want him to get relief. I do not want to pull the plug on him. I don't want that. I don't want that. So if he's going to go, um, I'd rather him growing and they're trying to help him and they're trying to find out, explore what's happening. I could, I don't like that. What happened to my girls, they did have surgery. Um, they passed away quickly. They bacterial infection, whatever. It just ravaged their bodies so quickly. Um, I didn't know it was going to be that for Lily. I didn't know it was going to be that quick. I said I give her a week. The doctor said she was doing really, she's not expected to live. He said, her prognosis is extremely poor. Um, I said, look, I'll give it a week. And Lavender, good boy. You you want more treat? Come here. Lavam. Come, Lavi. Come. Yeah, he's like, I don't want him to lick the thing. I put more. Yeah, I don't want him to like. Yeah, I'm glad his appetite is good. Yeah, when it's poor, yeah, and it goes back and forth his appetite. 1 minute he's want eat, 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 and then boom, he doesn't want to eat his favorite food. Yeah, I felt like it's been close calls so many times. And it seems like everything that's happening is happening closer and closer in intervals. Um, so that's what I'm trying to prepare myself. I said, look, I can't keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Not that I don't want to help him. I want him helped, but I want him to suffer. 1 minute he's running around, and then you think something's bad's happening. He's shaking. Then he's not eating. Then he starts to lose a lot of weight when he's in the hospital. Yeah, I thought he wasn't going to make it. So now he gained the weight. Like I try to feed him when he's here, honey. I try to feed him so if he has to go back to the hospital, and if because he will lose weight. We in the hospital, humans too. You lose weight, and I don't want that to when it's your body could use the body fat for fuel, but if you don't have any fat, your skin and bones, honey, you're gonna go quick. So I said, okay, I'm gonna make sure he eats some food. So if he has to go back again, he's gonna have some body fat to sustain him. Yeah, so I just don't want to feel like I feel like this is just a cop out. I mean, I didn't go this way on Friday because I thought he was in a medical emergency. and the main doctor was out. I said, he needs surgery, I think, just because it was discovered a week prior he has a lump. And I thought the lump was, um, the got getting worse, and that's what was causing him the shakes. Um, but today, Monday, I mean, he was able to walk today. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know people. Um, I don't want to, because I know the chance, and I just whatever's going to happen. I don't want it to drag on. That's what I'm saying. I don't want it to drag on. I don't want him to suffer. Um, it's like the expression, if you want to, it's either you poo poo or get off the pot. So whatever's going to manifest, I I just want it over with. I don't want him. I don't going back and forth. He doesn't want to go. I mean, who wants to go to the doctors, right? They all love him there at this vet place. They known for 1 year. Um, I just don't. I'm tired, and I think he's tired. He doesn't have the same vibrancy. We walk around the property here, and he's walking like an old. He wasn't like this. You saw how he was a year ago. Yeah, he's very vibrant, very, very vibrant. It's just when he came here to Rwanda. I'm very sad about that. Um, so he's scheduled for surgery um, Monday, I'm sorry, in 2 days. On Today's Tuesday. So Thursday morning, Thursday, that'll be let's see, today's the 28th, 30th. On the 30th, he's due to have surgery. Yeah, and if Tammy, if you see this portion of the video, Tammy, your prayers are needed again, Tammy. Yeah, Tammy is a viewer of mine, um, and yeah, she's been visiting the channel here for a number of years. So I appreciate you, old timers, and I say that affectionately. Okay, yeah. And so I pray her prayers and everything. Um, yeah, please pray that this surgery be successful. Success would be that the intervention through surgery will correct what that growth. When you press on his belly, he's in pain. He's in pain. Um, I don't want my baby to be in pain. He gets extremely restless. He'd just be walking around, walking around, walking around. Yeah, especially if I bring him upstairs. We have bedrooms upstairs, and he'd just be pacing, and he looks like he's really uncomfortable. And he'll do this. Man, it seemed like a long time. I pick him up. I thought maybe want to be held. I hold him, and then just want to be held. I guess because he's in pain. So I put him back on the floor. Then he's pain again, making noise, and then eventually he'll sit down. Okay, but it take over an hour, and I don't want that to happen again. I don't want him. You don't want your babies like you're watching. He said, "What could you do? What's happening to him?" And that's what's happening now. Yeah, I'm saying this so I know in my mind, whatever would happen, if he doesn't make this surgery, at least mentally, what led me to this point? Yet pacing. He looks like he's in distress. Um, I can't soothe him. He doesn't want to be held. Like 1 minute, he'll like um like if he has enough energy, he'll go like on his hind legs to try to say, "Mommy, pick me up." So then I pick him up, and then he wants me to put him back down. He doesn't like the bed he likes. Like right now, he's sleeping on the floor. He's lying down on his belly, flat on his belly on the floor. He likes the coolness, extremely so now, especially with the discomfort. Um, yeah, so that's what's happening now. Um, and then he'll start to pace again. I don't know. Yeah, so things are happening more, like like he wasn't pacing around before. Now the past month, the past 30 days, Lavender, yeah, that's what brought me to the hospital about 2 weeks ago. He was, let's see, it's January now, so I think the month of December, November, he just started pacing, walking around. And but I find that when he sleeps down here, he doesn't pace as much. He just goes where I showed you before. Let me show you again where he goes. Okay, he'll go right there. Right now he's like under there. See him? This is right to his water bowl. See, he's flat on his belly. Okay. Okay, so that's what he does. So he seems to like that. He likes sleeping underneath that table, and he'll stay there most of the night. And then if it's too warm, he'll go on his belly where you see him. You know, he doesn't like upstairs. He'll be pacing. Yeah, it's really big time upstairs. So I told him last what's that? Yeah, I told him on Friday, Lavi. Yeah, I speak to Lavi. Um, I said, okay, I'll stay downstairs because I sometimes want to sleep in a bed. Sometimes it's uncomfortable on the couch. I want to stretch out. Um, so I said, look, I don't want you to be pacing and be stressed out if you're upstairs. So I'll stay down here. So at least you feel more at ease. I don't want to put any stress, any added stress on him. Whatever will make him happy. If he likes staying down here, I keep him down here. He always has his water bowl. Um, yeah, so that's what's happening. So over the course of the year, he's had, oh, what was that now? Yeah, he had the blood in his stool. That was the main thing. So anemic. So that's why he's on the steroids. And then what's happened? He collapsed. He collapsed 2 months ago, I think it was. 2 months ago he collapsed. And I raised, yeah. Last year, let's see. Oh God, let's see. Well, no, February of last year. It was my mom's birthday, February 15, 2024, he collapsed in the street. And that was the first time ever that happened. Um, so I raced him to the hospital. I was very afraid, but it's really weird. So he collapsed, and I picked him. I said, "What's going on? What's wrong? What's wrong?" And his eyes wasn't closed, but he just got limp. And then I run back. I was like a block away from my house. I run down the hill and bring him in the house here, and then he's standing. Go figure. But that's what happened. It's like something would boom right in front of you. But I brought him to the hospital. What did they say? Yeah, okay, that was February. I think he stayed for a couple of days. He might have stayed for a week or something. Yeah, I think he stayed for like a week. And I remember I brought him home. I'm so happy. I did a video that when I brought him home, he's in his little carrier. Yeah, he was like making noise. Yeah, I was so excited for him to bring him home. Yeah, I was still very new in Rwanda because I re-arrived in Rwanda January 2024, early January, and this was now February. So yeah, so he collapsed. He was eating. What else? Oh, and his stool, evidence of blood in the stool. His stool would get dark, and the darker it gets, then it gets consistency changes. It's like it gets looser, and he becomes very anemic. He was extremely anemic about a month ago, and then I've been feeding him, and it's a little better. Also, his blood is extremely thick. He has a lot of lipids in his blood. And so that's also the concern that we had a month ago for regarding surgery, because may not be getting enough oxygen because there's more lipids to red blood cells, and so he'll get tired fast. Yeah. So so I don't know. I know I want to keep him happy. And again, sharing this so that I know what's happening and what's going through my mind and what led me to the point. Yeah, so the collapsing, not fainting, I meant to say collapsing, loss of appetite, loss of weight, severe anemic, and it was just like a revolving door. And so now, it's he's getting more new symptoms, the shaking, and I'm afraid. And I look in his face, and I look in his face, and I don't see vibrancy. He was a vibrant boy before I came here a year ago. That like 14-month man. He was like, yeah, he's a strong boy, very vibrant. Now he's acting like he's a senior. I mean, yeah, he's considered an old dog, but he wasn't like this. Lavender, Lavi, Lavender. See, don't want to lick any wound. Lavender, Lavin. No, no. Good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy. I don't want you looking anything. Yeah. Yeah. See, I took his little cone off. I don't want to put it back on. Uh-uh. I got to put this little cone back on. Yeah. For his protection because this is little cone. Yeah, it's just to protect you, Lavi. Let me put the phone down. It's just for your protection, Lavi. Hey, little cone. Yeah. Just want to. Okay, almost done. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, you put the cone. What happens with pets? Um, if they have surgery, things like that. I give you another treat though. Yeah. Mama, yeah, you want another treat. Okay. Okay, baby. Look at this, feed him. Okay. Yeah. I hope I got it. Yeah. I'm also going in my head, what if I'm missing anything, something that I'm overlooking? It just things are happening more and more and more symptoms. Um, so primary last year, it was his anemia, the blood in the stool, um, him collapsing. Yeah, that's probably what was happening. And now for this year, the severe anemia, the thickening of his blood. Yeah, he collapsed 2 months ago, and now he's having the shakes. And now he's uh, said to have a growth inside, like a tumor in him. Uh, it's just, oops, it's okay, baby. Just move my tea. That's what's happened. So it's more symptoms he's having. Today, he seems okay today. I mean, his his mood, his eating, I should say, not his mood, his eating is good. So all this is accumulating because of Friday when yeah, hello viewer, hello, just going over Lavender, the Pekingese. Yeah, so that's where I am with him. That's what's happening. New symptoms. I get afraid. I get afraid for him, and he's in pain. Um, I think the pain comes out at nighttime. That's when he's like real restless. Um, but the doctors say, don't have him overexert himself. Yeah, they don't want me to like, you know, take him on long walks, whatever. So that's why I was carrying him. Um, but he needs some exercise, and I had him in the stroller, not the stroller, the car, the backpack for pets. And he wanted to come out, mommy, get me out of here. So I let him walk. Yeah, I didn't videos today with him. I was talking to family while I was walking with him with him in the backpack. I felt like yeah, when I saw the in the stool, and I just wanted to get out of the house. I was feeling like inside that this was maybe our last walk. And I felt badly. I didn't feel good. I said, Lav, you're going to go. I want you to at least go, have you go to those places that we used to go to. Um, yeah. So I did. So I'd probably like to go out with him again tomorrow, him be in my backpack. He already had his medicine. Had it. He took his medicine a couple of hours ago, and go on a nice little walk. I just want to mentally. I want to emotionally feel that I did what I could do for him. I exposed him to Africa. Always, I wanted all my kids to. I wanted them to see nature and everything. Yeah, I said. Well, I always thought this would be a magical place. It is a beautiful place, Rwanda. Um, but uh, it's really it is what it is, and they just weren't they just they just couldn't deal with the climate change, I guess, and the dirty facility that sparked everything. Uh, yeah, I try to keep things clean here. I disinfect the floor. Now I don't mop every day. I don't be a liar. But I try to keep it clean. I disinfect the floors, thinking that maybe the dust might be hurting him. So I disinfect the floor. Um, I just want to keep it clean for him. Uh, I did get a, he's so we have a beautiful garden here. So yeah, so on that, so I am able to go out on the property, and I think I've showed you the garden. It's beautiful, and I let him go take care of it, do his business and come back in the house. I follow him everywhere. I don't let him. Yeah, he got out of the house. I had forgotten to close the back door. Yes, and he went out. Oh God. Oh brother. Yeah. That was careless of me. Yeah. Um. Yeah. I had the door open. I said, "Oh, sure. Keep the door closed." I checked if he was inside. He was inside. He was just on the opposite side in the kitchen. And I thought I closed the door in the kitchen, but it might have popped open, and I had to go back out. And I think I might have went out the front door, and I had to water the plants that I'm. Yeah, so that's what happened. Yeah, that was me. I guess I was just multitasking, and yeah, I guess I'm just trying to stay a little busy. That's the first time I did something like that. I had the front and the back door open, and don't do that. Yeah, so just keep everything locked, and when you want to go out, just open it then. It might take time doing that, but it's preventing him. I don't want him outside by himself. I never do that. So someone's at the door. Just a moment. Yayla. Oh, okay. Okay. Just a moment. Oh, no moment. One moment. Yeah, yeah. Just a moment. He wants to go to. Okay, just a moment. Sorry, people. I'm trying to open up this brother. See, let me get the key. I'm sorry about this. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it might be in the back. Okay. Sorry about that. Yeah, he doesn't speak English and I don't speak Kinyarwanda. Yeah. Stay. Hey, this?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's fine.
Good morning. I mean, evening. Hello. Yeah.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
yeah.
Sorry, people. Yeah. Okay, there's a guy. Okay. Sorry. Okay, let me just close this. Forgot to close this blind here. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that is the, sorry for the, yeah, I was going in another room. It's light in here because I have the monitor on in this room. Oops, the treats came out. Shit, it fell on, it fell on the couch. Let me, just, power just went out. The power just went out. Yeah, the power just went out, people. I wanted to using, yeah, the power keeps going out all throughout the day. I don't know whether someone's using something. Sorry. So I have to go back up. I mean, turn the fuse back on. Let's see. Okay. Sigh. Yeah, see, this happens a lot here. Sometimes the, let me show you the fuse box. That's the fuse. Hope you can see it. Oop. Okay. It goes out all the time. All the time. Sometimes the fuse might blow maybe 10 times in a day. Yep, I'm not kidding, people. I'm not over exaggerating. And when it rains, forget about it. Okay. Sorry about that, people. Okay, look, ooh, looks spooky. Okay, it's okay, Labby. It's okay. Yeah, so I can do this. Yeah, that looks cool, right? Yeah, so so that was the groundskeeper. Um, yeah, so he knocked on the door. He need a flashlight. Yeah, I guess he sleeps with the light on. Um, yeah, they really can afford a lot of stuff here. You'll find that no, I'm not. I mean, it is what it is here. It is a developing country, and the people here really can't. When you're gonna have like people who work on the land or whatever, um, they don't have money. I don't hire him. He's not my employee. I rent the space, and the landlord pays for the upkeep here. So I pay the landlord, and the landlord. Uh, okay, yeah, the landlord pays the worker. So let's see. Okay, if he needs help, he'll knock on the door. Let me make sure I lock the. Yeah, I just want to make. Sorry about that. Sorry. I forgot. Yeah, I left the yeah, I the door's locked. Yeah. Yeah, here. Yeah. Lock up. Lock up for my safety and my dog's safety. Yeah, hello, viewer. Hello. Yeah, yeah. We had a power outage just a second ago. The groundskeeper um, had knocked on the door. He needs what do you call it? Light bulb. That's the word I meant to say. The light. Oops. Let's see. What's the best way to illuminate it? I don't want to look too spooky. Yeah, the light bulb. His light bulb in his bedroom went out, and so he communicated over over there um, that he wants to go to sleep, but his light is out. So luckily, I had another light bulb. I think that's my last light bulb. Um, I mean, I could easily buy light bulbs, but the people here they don't have that kind of money. Uh, I think it would be a hardship for them, so I'll just pay it. You know. So what else? Let me see here. What else is new here? um, let me get. Okay. Uh, okay, what else I was saying? Yeah, I was talking about lavender. So basically, this is like a diary of what's happening in my life with lavender for the past 12 months. Um, let's see here. Trying to, I'm trying to move the thing. Oh, oh, I don't want to look spooky. I don't like to look spooky. Yeah. I said, I'm just trying to. It's like 1 minute I got it. Let's see. How's that? How's that? I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, this is okay. Um, so yeah, this is really a diary about my spiritual journey with lavender, my Pekingese. Um, yeah, so his health is just getting more complicated. It's like 1 minute he could like look like something like his last day, and then he have um, a miraculous recovery. It's really weird. So it's going back and forth. So yeah, so this Thursday, January 30th, he'll be having surgery. And that's why I'm trying to explain. Yes, hello, viewer, hello. Yes, the power had went out. I'm using my flashlight right now. Yeah, I had to put the fuse box back on, but I'm just using my flashlight right now. I can turn on the monitor, but I kind of like talking in the dark. I like this, and I think I like this actually. Yeah, I like dim lighting. It helps me focus more in my conversation with you guys. Um, what else? Yeah, so that's what's happened with Lavi. Um, yeah, I mean, I'm glad that right now he's not restless. He wants to eat, which is good. I'm fattening him up again. He used to have, yes, hello, viewer, hello. Who's there? Who's there? Is that Tammy? Is that you, Tammy? Yeah, let me know if that's you, Tammy. I hope it is. I need your prayers again for Lavender. Lavender has surgery scheduled for in 2 days. So yeah, so I wanted to go well. I I'm discussing this because I want to do whatever what I decide. I want to do things with a clear conscience. I started to feel guilty today because is this a cop out? Because he may not survive the surgery. He has a growth inside his body and it's causing him pain, and he's bleeding now. So view, I'm letting you, doing a quick recap with what this is about. I will be talking about other things as well, but I'm just getting this off my chest. I want to just have everything documented, why I did what I did. I don't want to feel guilty. And whatever guilt I feel, I want to express it to you, express it to myself, try to resolve everything emotionally. So whatever what happens, I want that that whatever what could have been done, that it be done. I don't want to feel, well, I could have done this or that. And so I also share with you guys, hey, maybe you might know something. I just know now, right now he seems relaxed, but he's bleeding from his stool. Um, he's restless in the evenings and it's not even hot in the room. He's just restless, like something's bothering him. You pick him up, he doesn't want to be picked up. He wants to be put back down. Then when you put him down, then he wants to go up. He's not thriving, but he has his good moments and everything, and that I captured on the video on the 13th of January. It was really exciting. And I already shared why lavender means to me the way he does. I explained earlier that I had a dream that I had a baby boy. And then when in America, that was many years ago, over 20 years ago. And then when I tried to do fostering, I wanted to foster a little boy. I couldn't I couldn't do the fostering. I didn't pass. Um, I got depressed, even though I had my little girl doggies that I loved. But I wanted my little boy. And I went to the pet place, yes. And I got Labby. There were other things about it too. But yeah, I brought him home in my life. And he was just he's still a good little boy. But I see that, life is changing for all of us. And I learned that you can't, I learned here, I can't escape life. You can't escape death. And I was afraid of it. And with my girls, it happened so quickly. Uh, the little Shih Tzu, she died on my way flying back to Rwanda. I got sick in America. I had to leave Rwanda to handle some financial thing, and then I got sick. And then when I was well enough to go back on the plane and to fly back to Rwanda, my new home, she had already passed. Yeah, I was on the plane for the first. She died 3 hours my in flight, and so I wasn't there for her. And then Lily passed. I saw Lily the 12 hours before she passed. She died in her sleep at the vet. So I never was, it happened so quickly. But Lavender, we're on this journey together. He's like having, like, if you have a grandparent or an elderly parent, and you're caring for them, and you see them getting more and more frail, and you may have behavior changes too. His behavior was changing. He just was getting weak, and he he would lose appetite, and the bleeding, and it just got scared. I felt like a failure. I feel like I can't save him. I didn't know how to save him. Um, so that's what's leading me to now. Um, is there anything else I can do? I can just leave it and pretend nothing is happening. I could pretend nothing is happening to him. And when he just shakes, whatever, or loses appetite or starts bleeding, he's bleeding now. He's bleeding. You can't avoid it. And it's like, what can you do? So he's getting the surgery because there has a mass inside his body. It's causing him pain. He's in pain. Either he'll come out a winner and they'll take out whatever it is that is happening, that's causing him this problem. Again, he didn't have the growth last year because he had surgery last year and they couldn't find anything wrong inside his body, but he was bleeding bad. It was bad last year. And then I thought he was to recover, and it just it's life. Now like, so what might have initially got Lavender. Yes, hello Vera. Welcome, welcome. Just recapping my thoughts. What is happening with Lavender, my Pekingese. Um, what might have initially got Lavender sick 1 year later for a dog that's now 12 years old. That's a long time for a dog, his age. He's a senior dog. He's 12 years old now. He had a birthday on the 14th of January. I'm so happy that he's 12. Um, I'm so happy he made his birthday. Um, so, yeah, that's what's happening, people. So Lavender's going to have his surgery. I hope he's strong enough for the surgery. I hope he survives the surgery. And that whatever was going to be, I want the Creator to be merciful to Lavender. Lavender is my Lavender means a lot to me. He's my little boy I never had. I already explained that I had a dream that I had a little boy, and it felt real. I had a dream that I delivered a baby boy. It was weird, and I wanted to do fostering in America, and I wasn't able to get it, and I got depressed, and then I got Labby. Yeah, yeah. I know I'm going around in circles, people. Yeah, this is my journey. I don't want to feel guilty later. I don't want, just want to get it out, get it out. I want to be honest with my emotions. Yes, I'm afraid. Yes, I don't want him to suffer, and I don't want to keep bringing him. When the doggy goes to the vet, it stresses them out. Even though he's been going there for 12 months, every month he's there. Every month he's there, and sometimes several times in 1 month. Yeah, they love him there, and but it stresses him out. He lost, what was that, 2 months ago, about 2 months ago, he lost over a half a pound. Now he weighs about 12 pounds. And for a little dude to lose over a half a pound within 24 hours because he's in a cage, he does it stresses him out. Even though they know him, they're fond of him, but it stresses him out. So, yeah, that is what's happening, people. Um, so please pray for me. Um, I think whatever happens, please, Creator, either you heal my little boy, heal him from he has like an odor. His body is attacking itself. It's attacking his blood. It's something with the bone marrow, and it's destroying his cells. Something is happening. Um, Either you heal him or you take him home, to his new beautiful home. And I want his baby, his sisters, not his baby, his sisters that passed away a year ago. I It'd be nice his sisters, Lily and Lilac, greet him on the other side. Yeah, I don't want him to suffer anymore. And if anything happens, if he passes away, I'll be so heartbroken. And I feel like I have to do a lot of internal work, like a spiritual Um, yeah, I think I that I need to go. Well, I don't know the terminology, but to lay low for a while. I probably want to go away for a while. That's what I want to do. I'm just being real, people. If anything happens to my little fur baby Lavender, I think I want to get away for like a month and do some internal work, soul searching. Like, I mean, I've had a dog now for 15 years. And then to be alone, I'll be alone for the first time in 15 years. It's like being a mommy and then your kids go away for school. You feel like, well, what's your new purpose now? They Lavender and my girls, they gave me a sense of purpose. It made me get up in the morning and made me go for walk, walking them, fixing their breakfast. They gave me purpose in life. My little doggies gave me purpose. I wasn't able to do the foster care work in America, but I was able to have my little dogs. They made me feel needed. Um, that's what my babies meant to me and mean to me. Um, so that's it. I mean, I've been talking long enough now regarding lavender. The other things I want to talk about now, yeah, I'm just um, really just expressing myself, um, just documenting everything about my thoughts, and it's healthy for you to do so too. You know, you have it when you're alone. You only have yourself, and you wanna feel like, okay, you did what you needed to do, and you wanted to remember why you did what you did. So that's all, people. My creator, life source, the benevolent one, um, please save Lavender. Please save him. But if you need to take him home, and explained that to Lavi about a week ago, I say, Lavi, if you need to go home, you go home. Mom is going to miss you. I don't want you to go, but if you need to go home. Okay? Yeah, I'll send that to you, Lavi. Yeah, he's a great little guy. Yeah, I won't get a replacement, at least not right away. I want to maybe a year, maybe wait a year, or maybe won't get any pets for now. Um, I want to do spiritual work. I want to visit Africa. I wanted to bring lavender. Yeah, let me tell you, I wanted to bring lavender to other countries in Africa. I wanted us to go to Morocco. Yeah, I wanted to go to Morocco. He's too weak and not well enough to just even travel here in Rwanda. Yeah, his health is very fragile. Y'all want to get that on record. His health is fragile. And even let's say I say, okay, he'll stay here in Rwanda while I go away. Let's say I get a house sitter. He's too fragile. Anything could happen. One day he's fine, the next day he's could be bleeding. Uh, he could stop eating. Anything could happen. Yeah, 1 minute he's running and then something. That's what's happening, people. And I wouldn't want to put that on anybody. It's hard enough for me. So, yeah, I wanted to bring Lavi to travel Africa, especially when I had all three. My plan was, oh, no, no, wait, my mistake. Well, when I had all three, um, and just before I came here, my thoughts was I wanted to travel Africa and I'll get a house sitter to watch them. But the girls passed away, and Lavender was struggling. Um, and I thought, hey, maybe he'll get better, and I want to travel with him. I don't trust him with anybody. I don't. But no, people, he's too weak. He's too weak, and I discussed this with my doctor a month ago. Yeah, he said, no, it's better to keep him here. I said, okay. Once his blood gets better, I was hoping, that's why I also wanted to feed him really well. with good meats. Yeah, I cook all his food. I go to the store, buy the beef, the muscle meat, and I had it ground up. Yeah. Um, and then I not found the sweet potato. Yeah, he doesn't like rice. Ooh, he doesn't like rice. So yeah, I finally found a place that sells the sweet potato that you can boil and it's nice and soft. So I bought. That's what he's eating now. Um, so yeah. So that's that. Yeah. Hello, viewer. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, it's me, Spirit Journey in Dark. I have my little flashlight on me. The power went out. Yeah, I turned back on the switch, the what do you call it, the fuse box. But I said, I'm gonna leave the light on, just use my flashlight. That's what's happening here. Yeah, so let me go on to the next topic. Yeah, I want to also talk about the taxes. I heard about taxes, and there was something else. Yeah. I mentioned about someone close to me. Uh, they're retiring, so I just wanted to put that a shout out for that. I know someone, and yeah, they had a very a stress. They enjoyed the job, um, and it had its stresses, but the individual really enjoyed it. They worked for this city agency for 33 years. And I remember when the person started. And so I just want to congratulate this person. They know who they are. But yeah, I want to congratulate this person. They retire in now 3 days. Let's see, the 31st. So today is the 28th to 9:30. Oh, 31. Wait a minute. I think it's 31 days in this month. Yeah. The 31st. Yeah. So today's the end of the 28th and the 29th, 31. Okay. That's about 3 days. Yeah. So they retire. The last day is the 31st. And you know something? What they do in America a lot of times, they start to harass you. Some of the government agencies, they harass the people. They know they're retiring. They served for 30 plus years, and then yes, hello viewer. Yeah. They work for company, a city for 30 plus years, and then they poo poo on them. Yeah. And they were sharing with me what other people what they went through. Horrible, horrible. Why they do that. But yeah, so I pray, yeah, please pray for this person that they make it to the 31st. Yeah, their last day. I think, yeah, I think they're like they're on, what do you call it, like vacation time. Yeah, what you can do when you work for the city, when you're about to like if rather than coming into work, you use like your remaining vacation time or your sick time. So like technically you're out, but you're still on the payroll. So use up your sick leave and your vacation time. So when you leave, you just leave, after your vacation is up, you know, then you're out. You're complete. So you do your paperwork ahead of time. Uh, yeah, if you work for the city or something, or government agency, you want to get your paperwork in. Oh, and I heard that there's different rules now regarding Social Security. It's something they said like they were telling me that they live on the East Coast, and with Social Security, if you like something with your pension and Social Security finds that you're getting a pension and it's over a certain amount, they'll cut your Social Security. Could you believe that? Ridiculous, people, ridiculous. So yeah, get your counsel. Go to the Social Security office. Find out what your rights are. I don't know whether I assume that the Social Security is a federal thing, and so it's all the states. I would presume. Again, I'm not I'm not definitive on it, but I believe Social Security is part of a federal government rather than a state thing. But either way, um, find out what the rules are for where you live in America regarding Social Security, and if you're getting a pension on top of that, you know, if you go over, then they'll cut your Social Security or something stupid like that. Yeah. So, more power for people who are retiring. Yeah, it's really weird, people, that we're going to a new phase in life. I can't believe that I'm saying this. Inside, I feel like the same person like when I was in my 30s. I'm in my 60s now, and I feel like, wow, I, I'm 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 beyond middle age, and I look like I go on social media, YouTube, and see all these new people in all these different positions. Yeah, so old school, the people that I grew up under, you're watching the news, many of them are gone. Many of them they'll be in the 80s, 90s, 70s, 80s, 90s. Yeah, it's the new generation. So even on YouTube, I see all these people like in their 30s. I said, wow, that's so young. To me, that seems so young. It's new blood now. It's new people. And my generation are retiring. And it's the new people in charge. And all these things that happen with these new people. Yeah, remember 9/11? What happened in 9/11, September 11th in 2001. That generation, I said they were 10 years old. They'd be in the 30s. They'd be in their 30s, and that's the age of a lot of these people that you see out there. They were born, lived under what they call the information age, the social media age. So they have a different mindset. They're more, I say, more distant now because everything is done on a computer, on their smartphone. And so, and you see what's happening. Yes, hello, viewer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, so the old school is they left, and the new school, their mindset. They're eating what, artificial food, this new generation. So what is their nutrient? What is their mindset like? They're under, the lack of humanity that's in a lot of these movies that we watch. So, um, uh, you know, so the world's a different place now. The world now is people. They're not about humanity anymore. They're about feeling good in a weird way, and they're not about quality of life. They're about just money, 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 and but not about families getting together. And I feel badly about that, really bad. So either way, with the those people who that are retiring, more power to you. I can't believe it. It's been a rough ride. It's been a rough ride. I can say that. But yeah, my generation now will be retiring. They're retiring now, and oh, so that leads me into something else about the taxes. Yeah, I talked about Social Security, getting, your pension and everything. You don't feel, don't feel bad like if you need to, oh, yeah, if things are expensive in America, and I'm thinking, hey, it's nothing wrong. I mean, you worked hard in America. Some of you now you're retiring. It's okay to say, I want to live affordable living. I want to eat real food. I want to get clean air. You can do that. There's no rule that says because you're born in a place that you have to die there. You know, um, if you need a cheaper place, a quality of life is very important, people. Quality of life. You want quality of life. You want affordable living. People were people are acting out in America, and with the influx with the illegals, it's not the story of immigration, it's the story of illegal immigration. Illegal. And the weaponization of these illegal aliens is what I'm talking about. Nothing wrong of legal immigration, but illegal is hurting America, and it's taxing the system. And it's not about race, it's about what's happening. Anybody could be an illegal. And I know of someone that yeah, when people are stressing out, I know of someone and they're scared because they're going to visit a place and they're afraid. They try to do what do you call fear mongering, and they fear that, oh, with Trump in power now, he's going to deport people. And I thought it was foolish of the person to say that. They are American citizens. So what are they fearful about? Well, what I think what they're really getting at is that maybe they entered the country illegal, and that fear is always over them. They're U.S. citizen, but they have fear, and they've been here, wow, for a very long time. Yes, there's this I think this guilty fear that people have, but it's like they just don't care that it's like they forget what's happened. They get so caught up in ethnicity and forget about, yeah, you're a U.S. citizen now. What is happening? They don't see that. They just see, oh, well, you know, they're my people's mentality, but they're taken from you, and crime is happening. Crime like you wouldn't believe. So, yeah, I'm very relieved to hear that they're being rounded up. If you're illegal, that is what the new administration is against. They want to get rid of the illegals. It's not immigration, it's illegal immigration, and they're being deported. I mean, New York, I'm from New York City. I've been here for 1 year now in Africa. And what was happening, e- I, they either said 5,000, it must be 5,000, not 10,000. I think 5,000 every month was entering New York City. And they said it was already reached 200,000 illegals in New York City. That was a year ago before I left. I've been here for 12 months. And that's what they were saying. So could you imagine how many more in just New York City? It's a lot. It is like, so they were saying something like only 1,000. That is nothing. 1,000 or 1,500, that is nothing. It's over 200,000 people in New York City alone. That was a year ago. Yeah, um, it's all about changing the system, getting the cheap labor. And I can't stand it. Oh God, everything, the quality of everything has gone down. Uh, yeah, I love America, but I don't love what it's turning into. So either way, I'm sorry. Going back regarding the tax laws, yeah, Trump is implementing no tax on tips, no tax on tips, and the so-called fear mongers regarding the so-called migrant. They use the term migrant situation. It's not migrants; it's illegals. A lot of people, newcomers who jump the fence, so to speak. They work in industries that work on tips. So they benefit anyway. They benefit. See that? Biting the hand that feeds you. Yeah, no tax and tips. I think that's a beautiful thing because a lot of people um, work for tips. You have a lot of women that maybe they got a divorce and they're forced to get a job, and they have kids and they work they're waitress, right? And they rely on those tips. So now they can keep the tips in safety, knowing that they can it'll help them. So I think that's a beautiful thing. No tax on tips. And in addition to that, people, what I heard today, I thought was amazing. Um, I heard Trump speak about income tax, income tax, and he was saying, "Hey, why not eliminate income tax?" And I don't understand the behavior or the response from the people. I I think that's a beautiful thing, but they're acting like they didn't seem like happy. I wonder what planet where they are. Taxes that going higher and higher. I don't understand these people here. So, who wants to pay taxes? But Trump is saying, hey, let's squash the IRS. Let's eliminate it. The IRS came about, I think he said 1913, and it's not even constitutional. It's not. So he's proposed, hey, why not just eliminate it? And yeah, I think having no income tax will stimulate the economy. People will be buying more, saving more. You don't want people to be a ward of the state. I think they'll thrive more. Yeah, what's yours is yours. It's not like that America always had income tax. No, it came about. And Trump had mentioned that, oh, I think from, what was that, 1880 or something like that to 1913, the US was the richest country in the world. It thrived. So what happened? Well, the income tax was implemented and it affected us. So, well, Trump is saying, well, Trump is, you okay? Let me check on my little boy. I heard noise. Lavi? Just want to check on him. Okay. 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 He's going. Okay, he's okay. Okay. Just want to check on my baby. Yeah, it's like just being a watchful over him. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Oops. Oh, I did. It looks better now. Yeah. Okay. I hope you can see me better. Okay. So, what was I saying now, people? Yes, hello, viewer. Hello. Yes, I just have a flashlight on. The power went out, and then I turned the switch back on. But I said, forget it. I'm not gonna turn on the monitor to put some lighting here. So I said, just use my flashlight. So that's all what's happening here. I hope you can still see me enough. Yeah. So yes, I'm talking about the taxes now in U.S. what is being implemented or what is being suggested by Trump. Yes, I'm a Trump supporter. I should say like a Trump supporter. I I favor Trump as a president. He's not a perfect man. I do have concerns about some of the people that are in his circle. I do. I do not trust Elon. I mean, he comes across very friendly, but I don't trust him, and I don't trust some of the other people that are in his circle, his the new people that are coming in to his cabin or whatever you call it. Yeah, I do not trust them. But either way, I heard over YouTube some of the videos that he's contemplating removing, oh, I hope so, removing the IRS, Internal Revenue Service. And he's thinking about eliminating income tax. And instead of income tax, he's going to establish a tariff. A tariff is a tax, but not on the people, not on its citizens, but on nationals, international companies. You have companies that do business in America, they sell their products. And I noticed that, like in New York City, a lot of the goods that are brought into New York City, they all seem to come from this particular country. I'm going to say it. It's coming from China. The mass bulk of the products that I sent here to America, sorry, comes from China. It's made in China. It's made in China, and if they're not paying any taxes on it, so all the money, all our money, goes out of the country, and we become stagnant. See, it's like cancer. See, cancer, the cancer cells just eat up your resources and you get thinner and thinner, right, people? Am I lying? So is like with business. When you are just buying and nothing is being bought in America, when you buy products made outside, you make the other country rich and you become poor. And that's what the communists in the United States are all about. They want you to become dependent and that they become the masters over your country. And they want you to be the slave. I say, no, 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 no. I don't want that for America. I love Mike. I love America. I may not like all what it does, but I love America and I don't want it to see it exploited, nor do I want us to exploit anybody else. But um, rather than taxing the people with taxes that are outrageous, we tax the people, these companies, international companies, they want you to buy their product and we're dependent. And in New York City, where I'm from, a lot of those products that you buy, you go to those big department places. Oh God, I'm not going to mention the names, but those big stores, those chain stores, where do they get the products from? From China. We buy it from China. We make them rich. They're buying up the land here in America. They're buying the land in Canada. There is, I perceive that it's going to be they want to take over North America. And no, this is not a rant against Chinese people. No, I am talking about the government, not the everyday people from China that live in the United States. No, I'm not talking about them. I'm not talking about the citizens of China. I'm talking about the government, the corporations, the system there that is taking over America. They want us to be dependent on them. I mean, even with the, what was it, the WHO, the World Health Organization, they they they're only paying uh, a fraction of the bill. Now they have over 1 billion people, and we're paying. America is paying several times extra, 300 something million, I think, every year. Some ridiculous amount. They're paying maybe 30 million. Some real small number. And again, the number of people in that country, they can afford to give more, but they want to play like they're poor. They're doing very well. China is doing very, very well. They are thriving. And and because they have so many people, they can make things cheaply there. And America has been trapped and buying their cheap products. And they shut down industry in America and they shipped it overseas. And now we're suffering as a nation. And I don't want that. So Trump is saying, okay, sorry. Oops, trying to get the light. Yeah, so my hand is getting tight. Let me switch hands. I'm sorry there. uh, okay, I'm sorry about that. So Trump he's decided to take take our power back and have these nations that like to sell to us. See, they want to sell to us, and they want to eat their cake and keep it. So they want to sell to us and not give us anything back in return. So Trump is saying, not anymore. You want to do business with us? Okay, China or Europe. You want to sell your products? Well, you're going to pay a tax. And it's fair. It's fair. You want to pay, you want to play, you got to pay to play. And they want us to buy all their products. Oh, you got to pay taxes. And that's why they didn't want Trump in office. The Marxist people want to get communism to control. They want China to control America. China is already buying a lot of our land right next to military bases, I heard. They want to try to take over. And I don't want that. And you want to play here, we got to pay to play. So any nation that wants to come and play in America commerce, you should pay a tax for the privilege of doing business here. So I'm looking forward I was very pleased to hear that. Very, very pleased to hear that. I don't want us to get suckered again. Yeah, the US is really going down, down, down. But so what happened? You saw that? See that, people? I said his name out loud and then it glitched because the AI, see that's slavery when you cannot say a certain word. You get punished. Oh, we don't want you to say that word. So I'm going to disconnect you on the internet. See how they do that? How crazy these people are? Yes, that's the lack of freedom. It's a lack of freedom with the people who control the social media. They want only a certain narrative. See, there's nothing wrong for someone to not favor a candidate or whatever. You have your freedom to express yourself. You should have that. And but everybody, and to be respectful and do not hurt anybody. You do not hurt. You don't physically attack people. That's a no-no. Yeah, we have to grow up. All of us got to grow up. But yeah, I I was really excited to hear that they might eliminate the IRS and no taxes. That'd be fantastic. And just have the tariffs. because that's what it used to be. The US was the strongest when it did the tariffs on foreign nations doing business. People were buying all these products from Europe and who knows where else, and they were getting richer and we were getting poorer. No, it should be equal exchange. Yeah. So, also, why I mentioned about the tariffs and the taxes thing. This is very important, people. I learned this from a YouTuber. I think the information that they gave was very telling. Uh, his name is Franchot Pearson, and he has a channel called Franchot Blue. And I don't usually give names of. I'm just seeing for I thought I saw someone down there. Um, I usually don't give names of YouTubers, but I will in this case. Um, he had mentioned today or yesterday about, oh God, oh, I'm trying to remember now. Um, oh, there's a possible correlation. Yeah. What's interesting with Franchot Pearson's work, he's into numbers and there's a science behind numbers and gematria. It's called gematria. And like every word, every letter is has a numerical equivalent, and like A is one, B is two, C is three, etc. And when you write words and you add up the numerical value for that word, the letters in that of that word, it's equals something. And sometimes those numbers repeat itself and it sets a pattern, and sometimes those patterns seem to represent certain events and things like that. And so Franchise Pearson noticed in history, um, he was a reporter back in the day, and he started seeing these patterns, and he noticed that with Trump numerically shares a lot of numbers with JFK, John F. Kennedy, the former president who was assassinated. And he noticed that, oh, what was that now? Oh, um, I think it was 1 year before uh, JFK's demise. JFK proposed something with I think it's also with the IRS, that he wanted to change things with them. He wanted to implement a lot of different changes. And surprisingly, one of the things was about according to Franchot Pearson, about the IRS. And again, Trump and Kennedy seem to have a lot of parallels. Again, someone tried to unalive uh, Trump last year. And so it was interesting with Pearson, uh, said that it that JFK's demise may have been attributed to him wanting to change things with the IRS. Well, all of a sudden now, I mean, I never heard Trump talk about the IRS before his inauguration, but now I'm hearing it. Yes, today and yesterday. And he proposed, hey, why not just remove the IRS? And look, Pearson noticed. Again, there's a lot of similarities numerically with Trump and JFK. And he is wondering, Pearson, uh, the final nail in the coffin, if I could say that, might be him implementing this IRS thing. People, this is really getting deep. This is really getting deep, man. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't I think he has a lot of, Pearson is saying a lot of things that get you thinking, really, really thinking. So I'm wondering. I think he has a um I think he might be onto something, Pearson. I think that's a it's a probability. I think something might happen to Trump. Like right now, he's like riding high, on the horse, um, getting, he's promises made, promises kept. Yeah, I want to say that again. Promises made, promises kept. And he's working fast, and yeah, he has to. And I'm hoping that he accomplished what he promised quickly. I do feel in my heart, like right now they're raising Trump up big time like a hero, but I think they want to raise him up because they want to demise him. Oh yeah, that's what I think, and I'm afraid for him. I am afraid for Trump. I I like Trump is my favorite president ever. I did like Carter. Carter passed away not too long ago, but I like Trump as a president. I like Trump as president, and again, he's not a perfect man, but I believe that he wants to make changes, positive changes, um, but I feel that something is going to happen to him. And I pray that he be protected even now. Give words of protection to surround and protect President Trump, that no weapon formed against him will prosper. Yes, protect him and his whole entire family. So yeah, that's why I'm sharing this thing about the taxes and everything and Trump. Um, I feel that people, you have people in power and they want to keep the system. They want to keep the system because they benefit. And surprisingly, when he's mentioning about the IRS and hey, why not get rid of taxes? The people, some of the people in the audience didn't seem, they didn't seem excited. I think that's fantastic news. Fantastic. Why don't they think that's good? Why aren't they like jumping for joy? Well, I don't know, people. It just doesn't make sense to me, but that is what seems to be happening now. I'm wondering why people aren't thrilled with that. Don't you want to keep the money you make? Why should you pay taxes, have tariffs on those foreign nations that want to do business with us? If you just spend, 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 what do you get out of it? That's what causes cancer of society. Yes. It should be an equal flow in and out, right? That's the normal course. That's like your circulation. Things come in and out, in and out. So, yeah, I'm afraid for Trump. Uh, I even though I'm not living there in America now, I'm living here in in Rwanda. I still care about what happens in America because I have all my family there, and I want them safe. I want them secure. So that's what I want to talk about, people. So the first half of this live stream, I talked about Lavender, my beautiful fur baby Pekingese 12-year-old boy. And he's to get surgery in 2 days. And then I mentioned about someone who I know who's retiring, and the person got their paperwork done and they retire on the 31st of this month. That's just in 3 days, and I'm really pleased for this individual, and I wish them a fantastic journey as a retiree. And then I talked about the taxes and Social Security and income tax and how that is affecting us, and Trump possibly implementing to possibly remove the IRS. Yes, and other things that are happening. Yeah, the 88 was it 88 people or 88,000? Oh, I think it was 88,000 people that were hired for the IRS to collect your money. Yeah, those are like the brown shirts in my opinion. And then Trump was saying, "Oh, well, why don't you just send them to the south of the border?" Yeah, they got the weapons there. They say, "Send them out to the south of the border," he said jokingly. Yeah. So, some positive things I think are being implemented in America to save America. But at the same time, I don't trust the other half. Yeah, Trump is making a lot of enemies, uh, and please protect him. But yeah, please protect him and expose all evil that is trying to hurt America. So that's about it, people. So I'll be signing out. I Please pray for me and my little fur baby that his procedure is to get a surgery in 2 days. Please pray for his speedy recovery, and I don't want him to suffer. And please pray for me because anything happens, I'll be feel awful, and I'll probably go and retreat somewhere for a little bit and get my head together and try to find out what I'm going to be doing with my life. Okay. I thank you again. I thank you again. May we all live in power and protection and peace. Yeah, power, protection, and peace. Yeah, and prosperity, the peace. Thank you again. Until next time, I will keep you posted on everything. Take care and enjoy your day. Bye bye.